Can you hear me? Can't hear. I wanted to do my finish my Taco Tuesday series. I wanted to do my not finish, but yes, it was supposed to be in the summertime. But I'm gonna do my last two. I'm gonna do one more. I really want to go to Dalton, obviously, because I'm from Dalton. Please do not give me no suggestions. There's only one taco restaurant in Dalton, and I'm gonna do it in Dalton because that's where I'm from. And then the last one is gonna be. I was thinking, I was like, should I release my favorite taco restaurant? I still do not want to do that. Have you tried Small Cheval here in Hyde Park? Yes, I have. Why? Because if you work there, I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. Is you the same person I was talking to last time when I told you I went up in there and y'all gave me a warm burger? $200 in India. Anybody try to freak off party? Not we gatekeepers. Yes, we are. Look, y'all know it's been a big thing of people trying to bully influencers and stuff like that. You know, I know y'all been seeing that trend. Oh, the influencer quoted me $4,000, so I'm just going to take this video. Y'all love that content, but on the flip side, influencers do not have to post businesses and give them money. You don't have to. You know, it's a double way street. We don't have to do that either. Like, it's been this big thing, you know, anti-influencers. No, you good. Girl, we saw you tearing down people. When I was tearing down people. When I was tearing down people. When do I tear down people? Let me know something. I'm ready to be entertained. When you see me tearing down people. I be talking shit. I'm a shit talker. So let me know. When in particular. This is tomorrow's content. As you can see, I'm not recording. I'm still eating it. So it's good. Bronny James, Diddy. Who the fuck is Bronny James? Who is that? Diddy needs to be torn down. LeBron's son. I was tearing down LeBron's son. What'd I say? I don't, I'm not too much into basketball. Tell me what I say. Being a social media, I think LeBron James, being a social media creator, it'd be so funny. People just be telling you what you did. They tell you what you did. And I don't understand why people be sitting there trying to like defend themselves because a person that want to say something about you want to say something. You might as well listen and get a good laugh. You might well listen, get a good laugh. What I say about LeBron James' son? Tell me something. I want to be entertained. I like me a kiki. Thank you, Nicholas. All this time I've been eating a sandwich with tomato, but she didn't know what. This is so funny because the tomatoes cut so thin. I didn't even notice it was on there. When's the next food festival? I think we're done. I think we're done. So Taco Fest used to be in September. It used to be either like that last weekend of the summer or that first weekend out like the 20th of September. But they moved it to like, I don't know, sometime in like July or something, or maybe August. And I was out of town, so I missed it. So that's usually the last food festival, at least the outside one that I do. I wanted to do Chicago Gourmet, but when I tried to buy the tickets on the first day, and then for some reason my credit card wouldn't go through. And you know how, no, whatever I had saved in my phone, because I didn't feel like getting up and getting my credit card, but it was like, you could save your thing. You could, whatever card you got saved in your phone. I tried doing that and it didn't work. And then I kept saying, I'm like, I'm gonna go back and buy the ticket. I'm gonna go back and buy the ticket. I'm gonna go back. And then I had followed them because I really wanted to go this year. And it ended up selling out. So I was like, fuck it. Have you reviewed Home of the Hokey for the People? Yes, pretty old, back in 2023. I don't be wanting to review places, especially like big places, because it's just like I don't be having nothing new to say. Like, okay, I said it was good. I mean, I don't know. When sometimes food be so good, and so sometimes food be so good and so we're well respected, it really don't be nothing to say. Like, hey, people know what the business is about Home of the Hokey. How was it taste for you? It was a little overhyped for me. Food was cool though. It was not overhyped to you. It was not overhyped. It was not overhyped. You went for food. You just said you liked the food. You went to a food festival and you liked the food. That's not the definition of overhyped. That's not the definition. I don't know what you were expecting, but yeah. I'm coming to Chicago just to eat. Thank you, Mar. I got this at that Black and Bronze Festival. They was like handing out cases because they was like, they can't take the water back with them. Hey, are you from Chicago? Yes, I am from Chicago. Born, not raised. I was raised in the suburbs, but I currently live here. I've been living here for 10 years. Sweet, spicy, or savory. Baby, I like it all. I don't like sweet food. I don't really like sweet food like that. You look like you from West. What? I'm about to say, what people from the West Side look like? No, baby. I'm from Dalton. Where was the Taco Fest held? It's I think it's the Lakeview Taco Festival. It's Jerk 48 overhyped. Just go to Jerk 48 and just get the pasta. If you get anything else, I can't help you. I found you on YouTube. Subscribe, comment on your piece video. Oh yeah, didn't I just post that today? Yeah, that was today. Coming from Tennessee, I expected something more of a carnival type experience or a festival type deal with Chicago in general. A carnival? No, it's a food festival, babes. It's a food festival. It's just the food, and then you like the city, the architecture. Those are like the little things. They got like the street performers. They also had live entertainment. I mean, it don't be nobody too big. Did you not see Lupe Fiasco and JoJo? JoJo performed Saturday, and I was like, okay, hey, don't act like you was not singing that song, that JoJo song back in the day. What was that? Back 2005. Don't act like you weren't singing that JoJo song. Don't act like you don't know who she was. And I was like, oh, they got her for a headliner. Okay. I don't know. I had a great time. I ate some food. I got to see Lupe Fiasco, and I got to ride the Ferris wheel and see like the city from up above. I had me a grand old time. What the hell? You know who JoJo is. I'm finna play her music. You know who she is. I'm already on YouTube too. I'm finna play you the song. You know this song. Wait a minute. How do I'm on my YT studio. What the hell is JoJo? That little micro. Don't do her like that. It's just a little man. You know that song. Eczema. Everybody, that song was big. Eczema isn't always. It's just disrespectful, David.
Look, I was just talking to her. You know I love you.
It's about what you do, not what you say.
All right, hold up. I have something for you.
Don't play too much of the song, right? Or they don't cancel live. I'm gonna play it for a couple seconds. I'm gonna play the verse. I mean the chorus.
Come to me, stay the night. Say the words, but boy, don't feel right. But do you expect me to sit on? I'm gonna say this now.
I'm done. I think it's 15 seconds. We get flagged. Yes, and she was the headliner on Saturday. So if you came, you got a little. The only thing I wish they kind of did more was like, well, they do alcohol. So I keep forgetting they got like the beers and stuff. I'm running to you all weekend. I'm not your beer supporter. Hopefully, we can never soon. Yeah, I was outside all weekend. I have my weekends that I planned, and I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna be seeing a lot of. I'm gonna go outside, and I know I'm gonna see a lot of people. This was the weekend. Like sometimes I make it a point just to be outside. Like after the Taste Chicago. Oh yeah, after the Taste Chicago, I went home. But Saturday, baby, I was outside. If you didn't see me Saturday, you weren't trying to see me. If you black, cause I don't know, people don't be going to black events and stuff like that. I went to the black events. You ain't never heard that. You ain't never heard that song. I went to the Black and Bronze Festival. That's a brand new music festival in Bronzeville. That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. And then after Black and Bronze, I went to the 79th Renaissance Festival with Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan was the headliner. But that festival was a little ghetto, I ain't gonna lie. If you come to Nashville, I can show you some. Let me know, I can show you a spot. And then after Saturday, I was outside from 12 to like 12. I pulled a shift. And then after Shaka Khan, I went to eat some ramen. I ate some ramen at this spot, and it was so good. It was so good. I was the target audience for that song. I mean, they didn't have them songs in movies. They didn't have that song in movies and everything. I ain't gonna say I'm a fan of JoJo, but you know, she had like a couple hits. Which one of y'all just emailed me? Tapping in from Tampa. I made a fan-made Pokemon. He's called Korean mythology. Oh, that's cool. Go to KC, some of that barbecue. I'm trying to go to St. Louis this week. I mean this month. Sasha is gone. It's gone, Sasha. I gave you my last piece. Thank you. I closed all my circles. I was on live before I got on this live. I was on my TikTok live, and I guess my wrist had like got into the camera, and somebody noticed something. They was like, "Oh my God, I see you." Why are they doing it? They say, "I see you closed your They say, "I see you closed your rings," but now my rings don't want to go up. Right? What the hell? I closed all my rings for the day. Well, not the standing ones. That one don't count. Mississippi, Maine. That's where I'm from too. That's where my grandmother's from. That is where my grandmother is from. I don't know if y'all saw my post. I had posted on, because you could do post on YouTube. I said, you know, y'all, I tried to respond to comments. Sometimes YouTube comments be a bit much. I ain't gonna hold you. So I try to respond to as many as possible. But now the app, can you scroll over it? So you can see everybody's comments. Oh yeah. I mean, yes, I can scroll down, but what is up with these apps in chronological order? It was working just fine before last week. I'm able to, as soon as I get on my studio app, I can see all the comments in chronological order. Now I gotta go into the setting. I gotta go to the comments, go into the settings, sort by newest. Why I gotta do all that? Just give me the newest comments. Have you tried Movie Menu? Would love a review. Alicia, go to TikTok right now. Go to TikTok right now. Type in Movie Menu Shanikky. And then come back here. Thank you. Hood Chronicles with Nikki. Oh, that's cool. What kind of content do you do? It's an interesting name. How old is you? I'm probably the last person on earth for no. Oh, yes, ma'am. I've done. I'm sure the video's on here somewhere. Um, yes, I've done the movie menu. I was at their very first showing. It was great. It was great. I remember that night. I had a really fun night that night. Damn, you look 20. Thank you for the compliment. I love me some lies. I love me some lies. I personally think I look exactly my age. Did you ever do Margarita's Pizza on 79th over East? I but I did the one on 75th. Was it worth it? I really want to go see Friday After Next. I don't know what that means. Was it worth it? It was a good time. I also didn't pay. So yeah. Is YouTube a social media site? Is YouTube a social media site? Sometimes I feel like YouTube in the middle. YouTube in the middle. YouTube is in the middle. But yeah. I don't be knowing what y'all be saying. I don't be knowing what y'all be meaning. We live stream, we can connect with others. That's why I say it's in the middle. Because before, like, if you come to the original of YouTube, it really wasn't that social. I think they made it more social. Hey, I seen you somewhere out south before. Now you on YouTube. Yeah, it's me. I'm real. YouTube is a search engine. Yeah, that's what both of y'all kind of right. YouTube is not the most social of social media. So I know what you mean. So that's why when you was like, I'm like, okay. But yes, well, go to my page. I would have uploaded it, but back then they didn't even have shorts back then. So, or did they have shorts? So the video probably would have been on a regular thing. What time is it for you? 2:20 in the afternoon. You be back 83rd and Cottage. Somebody asked me about Margarita's Pizza. Yes, I did a video on Margarita's Pizza. With food with Foxito. He's another food creator in Chicago. I did a video with him on Margarita's Pizza, but we went to the one on 75th because that was the one people told me to go to. Soon as I go to the one on 75th, now, oh, you gotta go to the 79th. Man, bye. How much time did they consume? It took about 6 hours. No, 2000 it was bare bones. Can you send me some Italian Fiesta? Can you send me some Italian Fiesta? Shit, that shit high. $25 for a pizza? Send me a couple dollars. But let me see that kitchen. What do you want to see my kitchen for? It's nothing in there. Me too. We live in the same country. The top 3 best restaurants in Chicago. What are the top 3 best restaurants? I like a certain type of food. Provare, Soul Shack, and Two Fish. I love soul food. I love seafood. And I just love Provare. I just love Provare. Medley's Grill is really good too. Medley's Grill is really, my favorite thing there is the chicken, because he doesn't cook pork at his restaurant. It's a barbecue restaurant that doesn't serve pork. They're really popular. They're really popular for like the people who don't eat pork. So it's funny. So you'll see a lot of men in there, like, men that are like Muslims and stuff like that. You'll see a lot of them in there, but I love their chicken. What about Jerk Villa? I do love Jerk Villa. Jerk Villa is one of my, I be forgetting about them. The customer service. I love that place. The customer service is terrible. Terrible. But I love it. I say this all the time. You could talk about Jerk Villa 50 million ways, but you would never say that food nasty. Never. Jesus Cafe, the fondue fight, great for a date night. No, I always see it, but I be like, I don't want to go because I feel like I'm going to be hungry. I would taste Chicago. It was great. It was great. I had a great time. It reminded me. The very first time I went to the Taste of Chicago, I rode the Ferris wheel. So that's why I was so happy that they brought it back. It has to be okay, yeah, I be fucking with that logic, but it be a point. Cause baby, who the fuck is you talking to? And who the fuck is my food? It be a point. I went to Jerk Villa after if y'all saw my video on the mud race. That's what I went. That was my celebration dinner. We went to Jerk Villa and got down. I don't know if y'all know, Jerk Villa wings are amazing. So they got a 12 piece. They got a 12 piece on the menu. They got a 12 piece on the menu. It was so funny. So I guess I walked up in there, y'all. I don't get no special treatment, but sometimes if it's a sit down restaurant, they be acting a little funny. They be acting a little funny when I walked in. So we walked in, you know, we got a table, and we were hungry because we couldn't eat anything. So we woke up at 8 o'clock. We had smoothies. We had a breakfast sandwich. We had smoothies. It took 2 hours to get there, and then the parking. It took an hour to park. Worst hour of my life. Took an hour to park, and then, you know, the race was 2 hours. Then you got to clean off, wash up. 2 hours back. Mind you, I have not eaten anything since 9 o'clock. We couldn't stop anywhere to eat because we were still like dirty. Like, you can wash the mud off, but it's like no way to take a shower because all of the water is outside. Like, the men were kind of like taking a shower in their underwear. And so that's how they was cleaning off. But it was, you know, I was clean. Like, I was able to sit in the car and not get dirt or mud in the car. But, you know, not clean enough to go into a restaurant. So we did not eat until 8 p.m. that night after doing that whole mud race. We go in, we order a 12 piece from Jerk Villa. We went to the one in South Loop. We order a 12 piece from Jerk Villa. Murder the wings. The wings just like you would have thought you put a steak in front of a dog the way we ate those wings. And it was so funny because we talk about the bad customer service. I guess I don't know. I was not reviewing a month. I didn't even have my phone. Phone was almost dead. I was not thinking about no reviewing nothing. Some people forget. I think they think that I'm going to review every single thing I eat. No, I was hungry. I was tired. I just wanted some food. Then it's so funny. So they kept coming up to me. They're like, yeah, I'm so sorry that your food is taking a long time. Did you want a drink to compensate that? The wings were so good. I didn't even notice that my food was taking a long time. I'm like, why she keep saying that? Like, it's so funny because I'm so used to Jerk Villa food taking such a long time. I personally didn't think it took a long time, but she kept coming up to me. She was like, you sure you don't want no drink? I was like, no, I don't want no liquor. After, you know what? One good thing about working out is other things kind of slide off. Like, when you start working out, you don't need... When you start working out, it's some foods that you don't even want to eat certain things. Like, when I was working out, before I went to Japan, I was working out. I was doing really good. For some reason, y'all, please help me with this. For some reason, I could not stay on track with working out for longer than the longest I ever did was like 7 months. I really want to get to a year, consistent 3 to 5 times a week. It's just something. It's either the summertime or I take a big trip and then I fall off. The summertime, something big. It's always something. I could just not stay consistent. I don't know what it is. Like I mean, it's just like I just don't be taking. I don't like to say I don't take my health serious because I do like to take it serious, but I don't know. It's just sometimes I stop going one day and just don't go back. I just don't go back. But yes, I was working out pretty serious. And you know what? One thing I could not eat anymore, which is so funny. I could not eat bacon. I could not eat the bacon because most of the time I cook bacon's going to be in the morning time. And I like to work out. I was working out with a trainer. And he was doing ab exercises. And the bacon make me feel sick. Like I would throw up. I'm not going to say throw up. He would make me do like planks. And I don't know what is it, that activity in the gut, man. It hit me up for a Grand Rapids episode. Don't sleep on us. Realistic person. I was just on live on TikTok and people was like, they said when I come to Grand Rapids, get a corned beef. So me and my friends, we supposed to be coming to Grand Rapids. I ain't gonna lie, I'm only gonna have time for one restaurant. Cause they try to stay 2 days. I'm not staying in Grand Rapids for 2 days. We're coming in because y'all know I'm from I did graduate from Grand Valley. So, you know, I got my little roots in Grand Rapids / Allendale. I spent 4 years of my life there. What you trying to eat? I'm trying to eat the most Grand Rapids thing. So I'm only gonna throw up. Yes, I'm being no. Actually, one time I had to stop working out because I was throwing up because I had a like my breakfast sandwich. It would have bacon, turkey, cheese and lettuce and stuff like that. You know, but bacon has a lot of grease in it. So I'm just saying, like, working out, sometimes, like, the good thing about working out is sometimes it makes you not want to do certain things. It makes you not want to eat and drink certain things. Like, when you working out, alcohol is just like, no. Because it's either, yeah, that alcohol going to feel good, but when it's time to work out, you're going to feel sick. Now you just be like, I don't even want it. Like, never mind. Never mind. It's like a mental thing when you start working out. But for some reason, I just always fall off. I always fall off. But yes, I want to eat the most. They said they said I had to get a corned beef, which I feel like that's not a place to get a corned beef, but I digress. So whenever Grand Valley Homecoming, which I think is the first week of November, it's gonna be cold as shit. Me and my friends are coming, so we're gonna get an Airbnb. We was gonna get the Airbnb in Allendale though. We was gonna get the Airbnb in Allendale. But now my friend, she's like, okay, why won't you get it downtown? Because I'm like, okay, if we get it downtown, now we gotta drive all the way there. And I was like, then we be passing Allendale before we pass Grand Rapids. Now we gotta go Grand Rapids, then come back. It's one of the best things here. Go around 1:30, get the brunch in like Sanchez Tapas. Okay. You know what's crazy? The 4 years I was there, I didn't do anything. I was lame. I hate when my college friends be met like, or college classmates, they be like, oh yeah, I know you do not remember me. I was the lamest person ever. I'm still lame. Don't stay in Allendale too long. It's boring. Yeah, so what we gonna do? We probably drive in that morning, because we was talking about it. Like, I just want an Airbnb just to have somewhere to sleep that night. And then maybe get up and do brunch. And so maybe I might be able to do 2 restaurants, because then we'll check out, probably eat, and then get back in the car and leave. But we're gonna drive up that morning, and then we're going to tailgate. We're gonna tailgate the game. And then we probably eat. Then we go to the game, probably eat, party, or yeah. That's honestly about it. That's all. We ain't, like you said, ain't nothing to do. We ain't got no way. Our homecoming is not lit like, you know, like the other schools. Our homecoming is not lit like the other schools. We gonna go up in there, chop it up with our classmates, and that's it. Nothing too snazzy. Meet you there. Not the GV turn into a Shanikky meet and greet. No, yeah. They do be letting people up in there. I guess you can come. Anybody can come to the tailgate. Eight. And let me see. I think it's November 2nd is when the game was. November 1st. Or was it November 8th? Yes, it was November 8th. It's November 8th, which is because I'm like, that's the perfect weekend for homecoming. It's literally nothing to do. Literally nothing to do. Alumni tailgate from 11 to 2. Oh shit, they got shuttle buses for the alumni? Oh. Bada boom beef fell off. Anyway. Ooh. I'm ready to solo travel again. It be taking me some time to get. I don't see how people like solo travel. So like I don't see how people exclusively solo travel. I don't see how people exclusively solo travel. I can solo travel, but then, you know, some places I be wanting to go with my friends. So for my birthday, I had to pick between St. Lucia. I didn't have to pick, but I wanted to pick between St. Lucia and St. Martin. I don't know if y'all saw my St. Martin content back in 2023. I went there by myself and I was like, okay, yeah, this is not a solo travel destination. Everything is not a solo travel destination. Like some places is better enjoyed with friends. And so, yes, I really want to go to St. Martin. I think I'm like 80% leaning towards St. Martin for my birthday. Because I really want to enjoy that with my friends. I had such a great time solo, but personally, I don't think it was a solo vacation. I met some people, so I was there for 5 days. 2 out of the 5 days I was hanging. Well, the first day I didn't really do nothing, so it didn't count. Two out of the other 2 days, I was hanging with another girl because she was a solo traveler too. So I kind of was solo, kind of wasn't. And then the last 2 days I kind of relaxed, but I was like, I would have wanted to, be there with somebody. You pay your bills doing this? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do. I pay my bills. The bills be paid. The bills be paid doing it. Not from YouTube though, because y'all don't like watching my YouTube videos. Y'all be thinking YouTube shorts pay. YouTube shorts disrespectful. YouTube shorts disrespectful. My very first payment over $500 was this month on all the local and nasty food joints. YouTube shorts disrespectful. Would you consider eating a viper? What is that? A viper fish? Let's see what that is. Why would I eat this? Why would I eat that? Why would anybody eat that? It doesn't look like it's an edible fish. Probably not. When people, okay, so if y'all on YouTube, can y'all tell me this? Y'all, this I'm only using her example because that's all I know. Don't start to get into the semantics of it. But Shira 7. So people say like they used to watch her and stuff like that, and they say that's how Shira make her money, like on YouTube. Like they be like she be on live or something like that. What is she doing? Like how does it work? How does it work? There's no sound. There's no sound. How does it work? Like when she be on live, do she be taking like what you call it, super chat money? So I don't know how it is. Like when the followers give you money and stuff like that. They say that's what the followers give you money and stuff like that. You sound fine. Okay, thank you. She knows the right spot to get in the shot. You can be the new Cooking with Kaya. No, I can't. I'm too big for all that. So now I'm on Facebook now because I heard Facebook pays for views and stuff like that. So I've been trying to post my videos on Facebook and stuff. Because again, I got bills to pay too. But I now that I'm on there, I see Cooking with Kaya's on there. And I looked at her page. That girl ain't cooked nothing. She ain't cooked the motherfucking thing since she blew up. All she do is post video. I mean, she ain't got to. She ain't got to cook either. She don't have to cook because she's beautiful. She is beautiful. She could just post. She could just post her videos and go. But I was looking at her page the other day on Facebook, and I don't know, maybe because it's Facebook, and apparently she started on TikTok or whatever. But I was looking at her videos on Facebook, and I'm like, yeah, what a fool that girl. They say TikTok and YouTube pays the most. YouTube pays the most and the best for long form videos, meaning the video has to be over 3 minutes. TikTok pays the best for short form. TikTok pays the best for short form. Facebook is $100 if you eat viper fish on live. What did I just see that at? What was that ad? I just saw that. And the man he was having to do, was it Black Mirror? Was it Black Mirror? He was like starting, at first he was doing a couple things on live, and then people start asking him to do ridiculous things on live and stuff like that. No. Big checks, what? Like I said, I just got my first month over $500 on YouTube was last month. I think it was $700. It was $700. Like, that's what I get. That is like, and that's a high check. A normal check from YouTube is like $300 for like all the videos I post. Yes, I keep hearing Snapchat pays. I don't know how to get up on there. I mean, I do, and then it's how I get some followers. You ever heard of Passion Eats? Yes. Passion Tea or Passion? Because it's Passion and it's Passion Tea. You want this, you know how I this is probably a wrong gauge, but if I be want to know if somebody broke, I'll be seeing what they'll do for like a little bit of money. So you saying no meet and greet, baby, I'm nobody to meet you, and you ain't about to be too excited. Wait, I'm watching your page. Passion is the restaurant. Yes, I heard of it. But most of it. I mean, yeah, I do pretty well in terms of engagement. That's just the pay structure. It's just not that much money per 1,000 views. Like, and TikTok been playing too. TikTok been playing. Facebook has been making up because I just got on Facebook in June. So all of this, brand deals, all of the all together they pay the bills. But look at me, I ain't splurging. You see my little apartment. I ain't splurging on nothing. But damn, I forgot what I was about to say. If you live, y'all want an unpopular opinion? Unpopular opinion is HOAs are useless. HOAs are useless, just like I think Plan Bs are useless. Let me tell you this. Plan Bs only work if you take it right before you ovulate it. Because what it does is it delays your ovulation. It delays your ovulation. If you ovulated already, it's nothing to delay. If you ovulated already, it's nothing to delay. Same with HOA. People's main excuse for HOA is they think it keeps other people in line. But 9 times out of 10, those people the people that live in there was not going to get out of line. That's why they chose a HOA. HOAs don't stop bad behavior. They be like, well, I don't want to see cars in front of my house. They probably was never going to put a car in front of their house. Wait, say that again. I need to delay mine. Plan Bs, I don't think they work. All you need is somebody gonna marry her in a year, guaranteed. Why does your dog look bored? She probably is bored. She got free room and board, free food, free belly rubs. She travels monthly. She can be bored a couple times. But yeah, neighborhood snitches is all they are. Yes, HOAs, they are programs gained to get people money. I will say they probably are beneficial in smaller apartment building units because they can kind of like pool the resources. But when people have HOAs and have a house, I think that's the dumbest thing ever. I think that is the dumbest thing ever. They talk about, oh, I didn't want to cut the grass. You didn't want to spend $40. The people when I go to my family house in Detroit, they get their grass cut. It's like $40, and he comes every other week because they don't do it every week. They do it every other week. So $40. You paying a HOA $500 a month because you didn't want to spend $40 getting your grass cut? Or they'll be like, other people, they're going to have cars everywhere. If it was a car everywhere type person, they were going to do that. I don't think y'all know, like, HOAs are not like an end all be all. People disobey them all the time. They don't pay the HOA fee. They make it higher for everybody. They do all of these things because if they want to do it, they're going to do it. She just found out her camera spot. Right. That's her spot though. That's her spot. So y'all, first of all, she pissed on my motherfucking couch, and my nephew pissed on it too. So I was getting tired of it because I had kept taking the thing off to wash it, and then it ended up breaking. And then it was a cheaper, what do you call it? sectional, and then the only way to connect it was like a little metal piece, and the shit kept getting broke, and so then the couch kept sliding back and forth. So I'm like, I just got rid of the couch, but I just could not get rid of the couch because I love the couch so much. So I kept the chase part of the couch. So I think she likes that because it's still part of the old couch. Yeah, but the HOA can sell your house from under you if you ignore all the fees. Right. So why would you get into that? As a buyer, why would you get into that? That's what I think is stupid. They do nothing. Again, HOAs do nothing. That is nothing. Like that's not a reason I would. Oh, you can sell your house from. You can sell my house from under me. Oh, let me go pay you $500 a month for it. Let me go pay you $500 a month. Because if I don't follow a rule and if I don't like somebody, they can just take my house. Let me go do that. Because I don't want to pay for because I don't want to pay, because I want other people around me grass to be cut. That has to be the dumbest thing ever. HOAs have to be the dumbest thing ever. Who don't watch your videos? I enjoy them. Y'all don't watch my long form videos. I know I don't post them enough, but y'all don't watch them anyway. Y'all don't watch them anyway. I barely can crack 2,000 views on my thing. But apparently that's just how the app is set up. Like, if you don't post long form videos, nobody's gonna watch them. Miss Planned Parenthood. Oh yes, and then with the Plan Bs. And then with the Plan Bs, I think they're the most useless pill ever. I think that they only delay ovulation. So again, so if you take it, I ain't gonna say useless. I'm not gonna say useless. It's a Plan B. Actually, it's a Plan C. Plan A low-key needs to be don't do nothing. Plan B needs to be to protect yourself. Plan C is that. Like you just said fuck the first 2 steps and then you did it. But only within a certain time. I'm sure your nephew was delighted you telling his business. Okay. He better be. Oh, she about to trip on HOA. Y'all better leave her. No, I don't care. I'm not in an HOA. I just think it's crazy. My ex, he bought a house in the HOA. Actually, his HOA is not bad. Like I said, I think it's okay in maybe like small to mid-sized condo buildings. Like his unit was like, it's like 10 units in there. So, I think they can come together and, and benefit because he has a really good HOA. But if it's like a house, a standalone house, I think it's the dumbest thing ever to have an HOA for a house. House or a townhouse. Townhouse, I guess it kind of makes sense, but still, I think it's stupid, like, to even buy the townhouse. You have family in Mississippi. I saw in one of your videos you have family in Mississippi. Well, not really. My grandmother migrated here during like the Great Depression, like in the 30s or 40s, whenever. So I think she was like 18 or something when she got here. That's my relation to Mississippi, but that's few and far. Yeah, not. The HOA, HOA should have, I believe they are meant for apartments that turns into like condos, because you kind of have to share some resources. But when people get HOAs for like homes, craziest thing ever. How can you afford the trips and meals with no job? I have OnlyFans. Look, Sasha about to leave. Ain't that what all men want to hear? All me on the internet, they be saying, like, I saw that they was like, yeah, if she posts trips and stuff like that, they was like 9 times out of 10 she got a sugar daddy or some man paying her bills, or she got like a OF. So yeah, who migrated from, yeah, I'm one of those. And my family is from, my Chicago roots is from Inglewood. My grandfather, he owned 2 buildings. He owned 2 buildings in Inglewood. Yeah, my daughter is going through a lot right now. She said, can you please? Nah, baby, I ain't got no money. I'm broke as hell. My sister asked me for $6 yesterday. I only had $7 on my Apple Pay. I'm fucked up right now. That's how the blues got to Chicago. Oh, okay. Her family from O Block. Stop lying. No, my family's from Inglewood. They're from Inglewood. 71st. Or was it 72nd? I forgot. 71st. 73rd. One of them 70s. Let me see. Carpenter, yes. 71st and Carpenter is where my mother lived. That's where she grew up. And then I was just telling somebody, I was just on live and I was like, yeah, I never realized like my mother is an Inglewood resident. Like, I'd be like, ugh. Cause she lived there for a pretty, like up until her 30s. And I'd be thinking, I'm in my 30s now. She lived up until her 30s. Maybe even 40s. Maybe. And then she went from Inglewood to the hundreds. You don't invest. I invest in Bitcoin. I have a Schwab account. You know, I get my my mutual funds. I buy my mutual funds. Thank you. But yeah, I do all of the good things. Not to, not to my grandparents' 61st and Carpenter. It was okay back in the day. Okay. Maybe that's why my grandfather owned two homes. When he passed away, like, man, I was like, dang, my uncle, he only had one son. I only have one uncle. He got a lot of stuff. I was like, dang. Now that I'm old, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, did he inherited two homes? But you sound like you got a southern accent. Man, what you about to eat? I ate already for the day. So I probably just end the day with some fruit. I ate enough. Thank you. I ate enough for the day. She lick her food before eating it. That's funny. How long you gonna wait to sit? Don't worry. I be taking my little profits. I be taking my little profits for my Bitcoin. I be like, you probably not supposed to do that because I know it's investment. It's a long-term investment. Every now and then I take about $500, couple $100. I need a couple $100 for something. I be like, I'm gonna just sell a couple Bitcoin. I don't care. I don't care. Would you like a job application? No. Try CDs. I'm okay. Also, yeah, I used to, there are some homes in Inglewood, not project, so it wasn't the worst. Okay. Yeah. I used to own a property. I used to own a 3-unit property. I sold that because it was just getting too much work. It wasn't passive income. It was like work. Their restaurant that you eat at and birthday, any birthday? Yes, I do. I know Steak 48. I love Steak 48. That's why I think I try not to go so much on regular days because it's kind of like my birthday restaurant. I tried so hard. I want to have hundreds of kids, but I see for what it is. Oh my God, 100 kids. See, will get you free 5K. 100K. Oh my God, that's crazy. Because with Bitcoin, I already made 1,000 or 5,000. So where the hell am I gonna get 100,000 from? Where am I get 100,000 from? I made 1,000 off Bitcoin with 5,000. I bought some Bitcoin at like 60,000. I bought some Bitcoin at like 60,000. I still had like $2,000 left of like Bitcoin that I bought at like 40,000. Yeah, them tenants drive me. I sold that house. I sold that property. I think I did pretty. I mean, I'm not gonna say I did. Real estate, I'll try my hand when I have more. When I have more operating income. I did not have a lot of operating income. I did not have a lot of time. I had a job. Then I was trying to do content. I just had to sell it. Tenants was getting on my nerves. Like they was getting into it with it. That's one thing people don't realize. You can have everything right. Now your tenants getting into it with each other. You can't control that. You can have the best apartment. You could, you do it, take the payments. Maybe sometimes you late, take the payments. I took money off of people payments all the time. They were struggling. I think I was a very good landlord. In my opinion. I think anytime she had a problem, I did my best to try to fix it, to try to alleviate it. But the tenants getting into it. Now they text me talking about she got a better apartment than me. Her apartment is updated. Why my apartment is updated? She pays more than you. She pays more than you. You didn't even want to pay that. And then both of my tenants used to have a problem with the downstairs tenant. Oh, baby. Sent the floating heart. Thank you. Now I got 21 little dots. She used to sleep with Bloodhound Q50. Are you on TikTok? Yes, that's my favorite platform. That yellow outfit was on point. Not trying to be rude. Would you consider Cleo's one of Chicago's best restaurants? Definitely. In terms of how we feel about chicken, In terms of how we feel about chicken, I think it's one of the best chicken restaurants. The only thing is they just have a limited menu. So I love them. I love them down bad, but you know, they do have a limited menu. Like chicken and fish are their main thing. They don't really serve anything else than that, except like crab, but they just put it on top of that. But what they're doing with that limited menu is amazing. Is amazing. A Roth. That's what. Yes, that is my 2026 goal. Actually, I want to open the Roth RA, and I want to just. I don't want to do that monthly. I just want to put the max up in there. Which is it still 6,500 now? Is it still 6,500? Do you have an OnlyFans for real? Give me a couple dollars. I'll let you know about it. Our Chicago is the fruitiest place on earth next to Atlanta. Probably. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm a woman, so I'm a woman. That sounds like men stuff. It's 7,000 now. So y'all know I used to work in the before I did content full time. I was an accountant. I was an accountant at a law firm in the partners accounting department. So we did the accounting just for the partners, just because their income is so high. They needed a specialized accounting department for that. And so a part of it was like, you know, fulfilling their Roth RA. So they would get their big bonus like they wouldn't get it at the end of the year. They would get it. It was always before Valentine's Day. That was always our deadline, Valentine's Day. Or President's Day was the deadline. No matter what, they had to have like their bonuses and stuff. You know how we kind of get our bonus. Most people get it in the summertime. They got theirs in whatchamacallit. So every year, they would just like fulfill all of my retirement accounts. Like when I get my bonus, take out the max 401k, take out the max IRA, take out the max Roth RA. And then they had like special retirement accounts on firm only. They would like just take it all out. Take it all out. And some people would like just take out all my health care, take out all my, and just do it on the first check. That's how much money they got. You know, this is like, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars, actually millions. So yes. Yes, so you know what? I worked at the law firm that Michelle and Barack Obama met at. As soon as you go to orientation, that is the first thing they put at the thing. Y'all know we the law firm where Michelle Obama met. And then when I had started, Obama was still in office. So I wonder if they still doing it now. Were there any black partners? Yes, it was some black partners. I'm telling you right now, Big Law is really racist. I only saw it. I don't know what happens in their day-to-day life. I only saw it from Silly in Austin. It's Silly Austin. They do not call it Silly in Austin. They be so mad about that. It's Silly Austin. But yes, I worked there for 5 years in the partners accounting department. So I always thought it was so funny. Neither one of them made partner. Because they said Michelle was a partner. She wasn't. Because if she was a partner, I would have saw it in the system. Because I had all the partners from when they first started the fucking firm. I think they kind of archived the records. But anything like before 1960, I didn't have. But she not that damn old. But yes. What was your favorite social security number? I saw that every day. I don't remember anything. But how you feel about Uncle Remus? I feel like the sauce is sweet. But yes, that's what so yeah, they would do all that just to like they want all their money for the rest of the year. They take out their bonus, take everything out their bonus, and yeah, and they won't and they would not do anything for the rest of like the year. They just get full payment because they didn't pay all their parking, all their social security, all of their retirement accounts, everything. And so for the rest of the year, from February to next January, they would just get full payments. I worked with them way back in the 80s. That's probably why I added the end. Okay, yeah. Because, yeah, you know, now, and it used to be a third. Apparently, I remember they used to tell us that. It used to be Silly Offset and something else. Something else. I don't know how it worked, but I think they dropped off the other one. Have you watched Auntie TC, Authentic TC? I feel like I heard that before. Who is that? Is that girl y'all need to collab? I feel like I seen them. I'm gonna have to black girl from New Orleans with colorful hair. Maybe y'all know I love New Orleans. Have you been to Big Chicken? No, I haven't. Where is it? She be putting, oh, goodness, disgusting. Why would I want to collab with that? Is Rosemont by O'Hare? Yes, it is. Like a couple minute drive, maybe like, it's really, damn, that O'Hare damn near is inside Rosemont. I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the actual town of Rosemont. That's how close it is. It's like one stop away. You take the train, just, it goes O'Hare, the next stop is Rosemont. I mean, my teeth, the damn meat. You start back. I did. Look at that. I closed on my rings for today. Got up, posted my video. I ran to my workout, walked back, and then I had lunch. And now, no, you in Table for One with Nia Moore. Yeah, she's from California, right? I think I follow her. Oh, I was saying Big Chicken is in Rosemont, Shackers. Oh, you ever tried? No, I don't believe in that. All those fast fix to lose weight, just eat less and move more. That's the only way to lose weight. I've been up and down like almost most of my adult life, and the only thing that has ever worked was eating less and walking. Raw, no pull-out game. Next question. Baby, you know why I don't talk to men? The flight attendant, yes, I do follow her. You know why I don't talk to men? Because they don't have no money. I'm going to get off last because I know y'all love to argue me about this. This is why I don't talk to men. They don't have no money for the game they be talking. Raw, no pull out. That costs. That's costly. Because that's a baby. That's marriage. I'm not going to say marriage because I don't believe. But that's pregnancy. That's expensive. Children are expensive. He said, you got to go to Pete's. Mad Max, I literally just posted my Pete's video. You saw the live before you saw the video. Raw, no pull out. Right, that's baby making talk. Do you know how much babies cost? What they say, babies cost $300,000 over 18 years. Do they be having that? If you ain't got that, you don't need to be telling no woman that. That's why I think about it like that. When they say stuff like, oh, I'm gonna get you pregnant. Oh, no, not pulling out. To me, I hear babies. That's what I hear. And that cost. I go way back online. I always use the master screaming to avoid the, that's costly. It's costly. I don't play that. But let me go. I'm gonna mess with y'all. So today I went to Fair Play and I got one of their sandwiches. I got they said it was a foot long. This bitch was a 2 feet at least sandwich. That's what I was eating when I first started the live. That's going to be the video for tomorrow. So Fair Play sandwiches, because I really want to finish this series this week. I don't want to drag this series out. This needs to be, I want to try all these restaurants, all these grocery stores this week. And it's fun because I get to go to grocery stores. So yeah, please collab with Nia Moore. It doesn't work like that, y'all. I don't think it works like that, but I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, my legs. Which Fair Play? In Beverly on 47.